I packed my boots before the dawn, left my name in dust and corn. Mama cried but didn't beg, said go be more than this old shed. Pa's old rifle still hangs high next to prayers that went bone dry. I kissed the porch, I kissed the floor, then nailed my note to that old door. I ain't leaving 'cause I hate this place, I just need to find my face. The last note on the farmhouse door reads, I'll return when I'm something more. I'm chasing fire, I'm chasing storms, but this red dirt still owns my bones. If I break or if I soar, read the last note on the farmhouse door. City lights can blind a man, trade his soul for someone's plan, but I still dream of rust and hay and the fields where I first learned to pray. My hands are rough, my pockets thin, but I'm still fighting just to end. The last note on the farmhouse door reads, I'll return when I'm something more. I'm chasing fire, I'm chasing storms, but this red dirt still owns my bones. If I break or if I soar, read the last note on the farmhouse door. And if the barn burns, let it fall. If my name fades from the wall, tell 'em I left to find my soul, but home is what makes me whole. The last note on the farmhouse door still whispers loud from years before. I bled for gold, I begged for peace, but nothing healed me like that breeze. If I die or live once more, let 'em find the note on the farmhouse door. Clock in time, same gray sky, concrete dreams pass me by. Hands are blistered, back is sore, but I keep knocking on hope's old door. Strangers stare, no one waits. I trade my time for tiny pay. They don't see the man I was, just another ghost on a crowded bus. No porch light here, no Sunday grace, just cold eyes and a faster pace. These streets don't know my name, they don't ask where I came. I'm just noise in a neon flame, still dreaming of that old 'cause I still got a flame that glows. I wasn't born for suits and ties, but I'm not here to run and hide. These streets don't know my name, they don't ask where I came. I'm just noise in the neon flame, still dreaming of that old dirt lane. And though I'm stuck in this game, these streets don't know my name. These streets don't know my name, but every paycheck I bring back builds a bridge to my way back. One day I'll leave this cage of stone to hold my kids on my porch at home. These streets won't know I'm gone, but I'll be where I belong, with fields to work and prayers to say, and someone calling me by name. I'll trade this noise for wind and rain. These streets don't know my name. We were born beneath the same tin roof, calloused hands, dirty boots, same truth. Mama prayed for us every night, but the world don't care if you're raised right. We split wood and buried pain, laughed through hunger, worked through rain. But somewhere down that crooked line, you found the bottle, I stayed in mine. I saw the shadows in his eyes grow dark, watched him trade his fire for a spark. Told him, brother, this ain't the way. He said, I'm tired of losing every day. I held him up when he couldn't stand, pulled needles from his bleeding hand. But you can't save a man who won't stay. I just prayed he'd make it through one more day. He was the strongest man I'd ever known, but strength don't mean you walk alone. My brother bled first so I could learn that fire don't only warm, it burns. He took the fall so I could rise, screamed at the stars but they told no lies. He paid the price for both our sins, and I'm still here while his war ends. I wear his name across my chest. My brother bled first, he gave me the rest. Now I walk these roads with different feet, haunted by his voice in every beat. A ghost in denim, strong and worn, a soul like his ain't ever reborn. I visit his grave with dirt-stained hands, tell him I'm living the life we planned. A man don't cry in front of stone, but I've never felt more alone. He was a fight in every storm I faced. Now I just fight not to forget his face. My brother bled first so I could learn that fire don't only warm, it burns. He took the fall so I could rise, screamed at the stars but they told no lies. He paid There's a heaven he's building fences, fixing engines past the trenches. He's gotta smoke, a laugh, a flame, still fighting demons with our name. My brother bled first so I could grow. He walked through fire I'll never know. He bore the weight, he took the pain to keep me walking through the rain. I owe him more than words could show, but I still speak them soft and low. He gave his soul to break my curse. My brother bled first. My brother bled first. I've broken more than a dozen promises, burned some bridges I should have crossed with care. I carry the weight of silence and whiskey, and scars that no preacher could ever repair. I ain't proud of all my choices, but I never once ran from the pain. I stood there when the storms were loud, and I bled just to feel again. I've howled at the moon from a bar stool, laid down in ditches with no name, but I kept a photo in my wallet of the one who loved me just the same. I never wore no angel's halo, but my heart still beats true and wild. I never knew how to pray out loud, but I died to protect my child. So don't judge my boots by the mud they hold, or the lines carved deep in my face. 'Cause every bruise is a story told of a man who's learned from grace. No, I ain't no saint, but I know how to love with every shattered piece of my soul. I've been down in the dust, looked up to above, still chasing a light I can't control. Call me broken, call me flawed, but my love is fierce, my word is law. I ain't no saint, but I know how to love. She found me when I was rusted shut, heart locked down, hands stained red. She saw past the wreck I was and kissed the lies I never said. Now every morning I wake beside her is proof that even wolves can change. I may still sin, I may still stumble, but I'll never run away again. So don't write me off like the others did. Don't toss me out with the ash and bone, 'cause the man I am is apart. I've walked through fire, I've had enough, but I never lost my heart. So judge me not by sins I show, but by how far I still will go. I ain't no saint, but I know how to love. I walked away from that rusted out trailer with a bottle in my hand and the devil in my ear. My shadow was long, my soul was thin. Every mile I drove was a mile deeper in sin. I burned through jobs, I burned through friends, lost in a fight I didn't know how to end. Till one night I stood by the river in silence and saw my reflection beg me for repentance. I dug a grave with my own two hands under the moon in that wasted land. Tossed in a picture, a flask in my name, covered it up like burying shame. The wind cried loud, the trees stood still, as if the world paused for a man with a will. When I rose, I wasn't the same. Left the lies, the poison, and the pain. I ain't born again by some preacher's song, but I burned the chains that held me wrong. This ain't a prayer, it's a reckoning cry for the man who chose to live, not die. The man I buried was me, in the dirt where I used to bleed. Left behind the ghosts and the blame. Rose up strong with a brand new name. You can haunt your past to break it free, but the man I buried was me. Now I drive with a purpose, hands on the wheel. Got scars on my knuckles, but they help me heal. Found love in the arms of a woman who sees the man I became, not the man on his knees. I teach my boy to stand like a stone, tell my girl she'll never walk alone. This is my vow, this is my creed, to rise each day and plant good seed. I ain't perfect, but I'm proud to fight for a quiet home and honest light. I found salvation without I remember the night, the old floor creak, not from steps but from the weight of what we never said. My father sat there in that chair, he never moved, eyes locked on the fire like it could answer for his regrets. He was a mountain, silent, cold, still. The mountains hold storms and no one sees until they break. He never told me he loved me, never showed me how to cry, only taught me to stand tall even when I broke inside. We fought with silence, knives without a blade, and I mistook his distance for a heart that never stayed. But now the chair's empty and the fire's dead, and I'd give anything to hear the words he never said. I thought silence meant nothing, but I was blind to the weight it carried. Now I hear him louder in the stillness than I ever did in life. The day the silence screamed was the day I understood the man. He held his love behind his eyes, too proud to let it land. He taught me strength, but I missed the pain. I thought he never dreamed, but I was wrong. The day he died, the silence screamed. Now I sit in his chair, older than I should be, staring at my own son, afraid he won't see me. So I speak where my father didn't, say the words I never got. Tell my boy that love ain't weak and that silence can rot a soul like rust. No more hiding behind pride, no more words unsaid. I'll fill the air with meaning before silence strikes me dead. The day the silence screamed was the day I broke the chain. I turned that cold inheritance into something I could change. He loved me in his own way, but I'll make my son believe with every word I say. So silence never screams. He's fast asleep, because I know the value of the words we choose to keep. The day the silence screamed was the day I found my voice, to love out loud, to make it count, to leave him with a choice. Be the man who speaks his heart, or let the silence scheme. I won't let him wonder, I'll never let silence scream. I used to spin around the kitchen floor, laughing like we had nothing but time. Now I sip cold coffee in a silence so loud, while her eyes drift past mine like strangers in line. This rain once burned with a holy fire, now it chafes like chains I forged with lies. The vows we spoke are ghosts in the hallway, on the bed where we both sleep apart. And dinner's made, but words ain't served no more, and I can't find the rhythm of her heart. But I wear this gold like it's my penance, though rust has crept in beneath the start. I ain't no angel, never claimed that crown, but I held her high and I let her down. This ring's still tied on my callous hand like a story etched deep in desert sand. She don't cry no more, she just turns away, but I stay even when there's nothing to say, 'cause promises once made still brand a man like the rust beneath my wedding band. I catch her looking at the moon some nights like it holds what I can't give anymore. And I wonder if she dreams of running while I fix the hinge on the old front door. It ain't love if it don't bruise sometimes, but damn, this silence feels like a war. No fist, no fire, just cold retreat. Two hearts battling in separate beats. This ring's still tied on my calloused hand like a story etched deep in desert sand. She don't cry no more, she just turns away, but I stay even when there's nothing to say, 'cause promises once made still brand a man like the rust beneath my wedding If she walks, I won't chase with pride, but I'll bleed from the soul I failed to hide. And if this bed turns to dust in time, let it bury the man I left behind. This ring's still tied on my calloused hand like a memory I still misunderstand. She don't cry no more, just fades with grace, and I pray I don't forget her face, 'cause love once warm leaves a sacred brand like the rust beneath my wedding band. Dust on my boots, no path in sight. The road behind was fire, ahead ain't light. Whispers ride the wind like ghosts of regret, trying to make me forget the man I ain't lost yet. They speak with faces I once called friends, telling me to fall back to familiar ends. My hands are scarred from the sins I fought. Not all battles are won, but everyone taught. I've buried the rage, I've silenced the knife, but the voices still howl like wolves in my life. Each step forward, a war in my chest, but my soul won't settle for anything less. I hear them scream, I hear them lie, but I won't bow, I won't die. This heart is cracked, but still be tried. I walk through darkness with my own light. There are voices in the wind and shadows in my chest, but I won't let them win, I won't give them rest. This soul is mine to guide, no matter what they say. I walk the line with pride, I won't be led astray. They bring up my past like a heavy chain, dragging across my back like pain in the rain. But I bled too long to break again. I ain't their puppet, I broke the strings back then. Every mile I earn is a nail in their song. I'm not lost, I've just been strong too long. I hear them scream, I hear them lie, but I won't dance in the old stone hearth, but the silence now cuts deep and sharp. You'd sit right there with your hands on your knees, telling me stories like autumn breeze. Now the chair rocks slow with no one near, and every creek whispers you're not here. I keep the room just like you left, your shawl still folded on the shelf. Dog don't sleep where he used to lay, even he knows you've gone away. But I talk to you when the night is cold, like love that lingers and never gets old. Sometimes I swear I see your smile in the firelight for a little while, but when the embers start to fade, I'm just a man who stayed. There's an empty chair by the fire and a heart full of quiet desire. I'd give the years, the flesh, the flame to hear you speak my name, but I just stare at the flames' old dance, caught in love's last lonely trance. The kids come round, they bring some cheer, but they can't feel what once was here. They ask me why I still hold on to a shadow of a song long gone, but some things ain't meant to be erased. Some love just holds its place. I still set your cup in the morning light, like you might walk in and make it right. It's madness maybe, but I don't care. You are more than just somewhere. There's an empty chair by the fire and a heart full of quiet desire. I'd give the years, the flesh, the flame to hear you speak my name, but I just stare at the flames' old dance, caught in love's last lonely trance. You were the warmth when the world was cold. Now I hold on to ashes and gold. But if souls can talk and the fires glow, you already know. You already know. There's an empty chair by the fire, but my love never did expire. The world may change, but I remain a man still whispering your name. And as long as this flame still breathes the air, I'll sit beside your empty chair. I don't bleed when I speak your name, but it echoes still like a ghost in pain. Time stitched me up but not real tight. Some wounds wake up in the middle of the night. You walked away but left your trace, like a firebrand burned into my face. you deep, I loved you loud. I wore my heart like a flag unbowed. Silence grew where laughter lived, and I kept giving, you couldn't forgive. Now I light one match and kill the light, still chasing shadows and sleepless nights. You're the name I never say out loud, a storm I never talk about, but every smile hides the ache from a love I couldn't break. It's the scar that never healed, buried deep but never sealed. You're the memory I never chose, still clinging like winter to a rose. I move on, but it's not real. This scar I carry, still I feel. They say the heart can mend with time, but yours still beats in rhythm with mine. I've kissed new lips, held softer hands, but none could understand. Love like ours don't rot or rust, it just turns to pain, then into dust. I wear the smile, I fake the grace, but I see you in every face, and the truth I hate to know, I never let you go. It's the scar that never healed, buried deep but never sealed. You're the memory I never chose, still clinging like winter to a rose. I move on, but it's not real. This scar I carry, still I feel. They ask me why I don't move on, but how do you leave a love that strong? It's not about what we became, it's that I still whisper your name. It's the scar that never healed, proof that I once loved for real. You're the storm I couldn't tame, still burning slow like candle flame. And though the bleeding days are gone, the ache lives on. The ache lives on.